Hi everyone, welcome to part 3 of making a bee journal. Now we've already shown this page, we've shown some bee samples, specimen cards. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to work on this page. I've taken a page out of my journal, which is where I'm going to attach it, because on this side, the other side of this page, I want to make a pocket, and it's going to fit on this page, but it's obviously a little too small for the actual page size. And what I want to do is I want to fit another pocket in. Like that. Now the reason I like it folded down, I'm still not sure whether to put it that way. It's just extra strength on the pocket, and what I will do is I'll put some washi tape down there just as extra strength. I actually think I like it that way. So I think what I might do is I might do some fancy punch cutting on that side before I stick it down. Okay, so I'll just get my punches out. Okay, so I've found this one. It's a woodware craft collection, and it's a flower punch, and it punches in the inside, so it's not going to alter this at all. So I'm just going to punch this, and it is I've had it quite a while. It cost me £4.99. I don't think you can get them for that now. But it is just a paper punch. All right. All right, and just line that. I like these punches because you just line them up. I still manage to get them wrong sometimes. There, managed to get that one wrong. It's like it's double punched it or something. It's probably slipped. Okay, it's done it again. Now I've missed one. Don't you just love it when something goes right? Could have been worse. The punch might never have worked. It's a long time since I've used it. Right, just let me get rid of these little bits of cutouts. There, so as you can see, it's done it twice, double punched, and it's probably what's happened is when I've had the paper through there and I've gone to punch it down, it's slipped. I'm not going to do another one, I'm just going to carry on. So I'm just going to stick this flap down. And it's just art glitter glue I'm using. You can see it. It doesn't stand out too much. But where the coffee dye is a little bit darker underneath, you can see it. So now what I want to do make sure this, I don't think it matters which way that goes, but I need to put this down in the middle, so I don't need to do, it's just the two sides I'm doing. So just glue the sides in a straight line. I'm getting better. Right, normally my head's right over this, making sure that I've got it in the middle of the page, but obviously I would have my head in the way of the camera, so I won't do that. I don't, as I say, I don't need to do the bottom, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this one over the top. And again, this needs to go in the middle, so just let me have a, needs to go up a bit. No. There, that's it. And I will remember to put washi tape on there before I actually stick it down. I do have some faux washi tape somewhere, but I don't know what I've done with it, so this is, I'll put some glue down on here because sometimes the washi tape doesn't stick. Quite like that washi tape, it's a shame to use it on the inside, but never mind. Right, just make sure that I've got this page in the middle. Yep. And it's got some washi tape over there. I might need to put some washi tape on that edge. I should have checked that before. But once it's stuck, it'll be fine. Alright, so that's that stuck down now. So what I'm looking for is an envelope to go in there, but first of all I want to just take away that white a bit. So what I'm going to do is ink it. It is walnut stain I'm using. Just to make it look a bit darker than what it is. And I maybe should have inked the pocket before I stuck it down, but never mind. Put that back. So there, so that's the, it'll be a page, and obviously there'll be pages in there, and then we've got two pockets. Now the specimen cards that we showed in part 2, I'm just going to round the corner of corners, and I think we'll put that in there. I've got some more. Now I do have some envelopes. There is a tutorial for this in my tutorials, and it's just made out of book pages, and it's a concertina, and this was made out of some blue paper. Now I think the paper, this isn't my design, I think it's from Janie B. I'm not quite sure. There was two lots of people that I looked at when I was looking for bee papers, because I've already made a bee journal for my granddaughter. And what I like about these pockets is I like them to sit over the flap. What I need to do is I need to put something on there, so I think what I'll look for is a nice little bee. I've got some cut out somewhere. I've got some clusters. I've got some labels here. There's a little bee. That's some of my prints, some of my drawings. That was the black and white one before I watercoloured it and photographed it. Alright, so what have we got here? Alright, I also made a matchbook pad, but I will go over making some of these for the journal. Right, that was just made out of a paint. We'll not use that. I wonder if we put that there and put the little bee on top of it. Let me have a look at that. Take that off there. No, I don't like that one on there. I like that one on. Right, so we'll use this one. And these are just some of the sketches I did of bees when I decided to design my own papers. I designed them because it was my granddaughter. It was her 21st and she loves bees. And I'd already watercoloured a bee print for her, and decided to make her a journal, a bee journal, and did some more watercolours and used them in the bee journal. So that's how that come about. And then because of that, I've been asked to make this journal. For somebody else. All right, so we'll put that there. Now I was looking for something for this flap, but with it being blue, I'm just wondering if I should cover the flap. Now the reason that is I've made that's got a gusset is because if you're putting any ephemera in there, which there's always little bits of ephemera when you're making a journal, that I usually pop in so they can decorate it again themselves while they're journaling. So, but I'm just wondering whether to, just wondering what papers would go with. No, I don't like that. Sorry about my hands. Would that go with that? No. No. That's maybe a contender. It's the dark papers I like. I know everybody has their own likes. No. Those bees I didn't draw. They're actually royalty-free sourced pictures of bees. No. No. That's two totally opposite colours, isn't it? What do you think? I wish I could hear your answers. Oh, dilemmas, dilemmas. I think it's going to have to be that one. Right, so let me get this. Oh, not cut very well. And when I printed this off, I forgot to print it right to the edge, doing borderless printing, so it gave me a border. Right, so move these out the way. Right. Okay. Normally I would use a glue stick, but I've been away from home for a couple of weeks, so my glue sticks are still packed in my crafting bag. I took my crafting bag with me so that I could do some crafting. I only came back up the road because I had an appointment for my COVID and flu injection, and where we're staying in England. We're just looking after somebody while they're poorly. But to get your COVID vaccination in England and then to get it registered on the Scottish NHS is a lot of hard work. Me and my husband did live in England for a while and got our COVID vaccinations, and when we moved back to Scotland, we couldn't prove that we'd actually had our COVID vaccinations. It was awful because everything's electronic. We are going to go out to Cyprus in January, just to get away from the bad weather for a couple of weeks. but obviously you need proof that you've had both vaccines, so that's one of the reasons I came up the road, because I could have quite happily, you know, easily got my COVID booster in England, but it's apparently NHS England and NHS Scotland don't speak, have no communication. So, which I think is a bit silly anyway. I mean, we're on one island. I know we've got a government here in Scotland, but we're still part of Great Britain. Right. I'm just going to... I've got a little Yorkshire Terrier behind me, just starting to cry because I'm ignoring her. Just every now and again she comes up and she wants a little cuddle, and because I'm not available just to cuddle her, she's behind me, so I don't think it'll pick up on the on the mic for the video unless she's not a barker unless somebody comes to the door, but she's letting me know that she's here. Right, so yes, so I like that. Now we do want a bumblebee on there. Now do I go back to that kind of tone? And oh, she's decided to disappear out of the room. She's in a huff with me because I've ignored her. Do I do that one? Oh, do you know what? I'm going to have a go at cutting this out. I printed this out a little bit small. I was printing other things out and it was just part of the group. Normally I print these out a little bit larger than this. Sorry if I go quiet when I'm concentrating. Otherwise the poor bumblebee might get a leg cut off. Right, just snip into this. Oh, she's back telling me. She's looking at me as if to say, who are you talking to? It's okay, I'll let you out in a minute. Eh? You can go out in a minute. She sat there cocking her ears at me and as if she can understand every word I say. I think she just understands the odd words. But she definitely rules the roost. She's 10-year-old. I wouldn't be without her. My husband laughs at me because I talk to her like a baby. And he's not a... I mean, he loves her, but he's not an animal lover. He's, you know, a dog is a dog to him. And it should be treated like a dog, not a little baby. But, oh, I've had her since she was a little fluffy puppy. Right, that's about as good as I'm going to get it cut out, I think. You watch now, it'll look too small. No, it doesn't. It looks nice. But ink it up at night. I've got ink on my nails and I've not got any nail. I took my nail varnish off, so when you've had nail varnish on for a wee while and you take it off, your nails go all yellowy because they've not had any oxygen to them. They've been cut off. That's it. Oh, that's it. Now what we'll do is we'll look for some no, that's be inspired, be kind. I like the yellow ones on there. Be true to yourself. Be wonderful. Be grateful. I think I like be inspired. There's my numbers from Artie Mays. I wonder what one of these will look like on there. Right, she's actually coming up and patting me now because I'm ignoring her. No, I like be inspired for that one. I'm just looking at the time. That's nearly half an hour. Time goes so fast when you're crafting. No wonder Dora's coming up and reminding me. All right. We're going to have... No, that was be true to yourself, isn't it? Right, do I want it on this one? Yeah. Or do I want it on there? Yeah. Now there's some lace here. Do I want some lace on this? No. There's lace on this, so we'll not bother. There we are. So thank you for watching. That's another page done in my journal. So thank you for joining me for making a bee journal part 3, and hope to see you for part 4. Thank you. Bye.